Hello and welcome to Old Lady Plays. I'm Kate, the old lady, and this is Vamos America, a journeywoman save, number 12. And I did that in English because frankly I can't remember how to say 12 in Spanish, so I'm just leaving that one for today. I'll be back with the Spanish tomorrow, well not tomorrow, Friday, when I have 13 coming up, because I remember how to say 13. Let's look at the game. We have, let's quickly peek at the schedule. Last time we saw each other was the 2 losses to the Alianza teams. Since then, it's been a bit of a mixed bag. Bunch of really close games for the most part. We won a surprising upset victory over Técnica Cajamarca. Despite missing a penalty early on, we managed to get we did manage to get a comeback win there. San Martin, we had again a comeback, and once again we had a comeback. We were down early. They came back. We came back, and then they finally got one to tie it up. Deportes just beat us, frankly. They were much better than we were. And Rosario, we upset them. They were not expecting that, but once again we came back. We've become the kings of the comebacks. So, who knows? Let's see how we do. We are, I should point out, let's see where we are. We are 8th still in the first division closing stage. And there's a way to get there. I can't remember how to get it there. Primera, where's the overall? No, I want the overall. Stages. Here it is. Overall table, we're in 7th overall. This is the combined opening and closing stages. So we've had 24 matches, 11 wins, 9 losses, and 4 draws, which is not too bad. We continue to give up way too many goals, although not as many as we had been, as these two teams have managed to give up way more than we have. On the other hand, we're not scoring as much as we were. We're 3rd in scoring now, so it's been up and down. A couple of players getting injured here and there, and little things, but for the most part, it's going fairly well. Especially considering how it went in the Torneo Verano. So, yeah. Here's the team: Valero, Inalopu, Rodriguez, Dianderas, Olaya, Juarez with Carreño in the middle, Peralta on the right, Miguel Castro on the left because he's had 3 goals in his last 2 games. I'm not going to displace him for Peralta, but Peralta has to play because he's, pretty much our best assist maker, our creative dude. Neither Maldonado nor Ramos has scored in an inordinate amount of time. Of course, neither has Diego Hurtado or Dominic Barandiaran. So, we'll see how we get on. Let's go. There we are. Now, they've got a midfield that will, in fact, outnumber us, but they don't have any wing presence. So, maybe we're going to be able to get something here. We're not the underdogs. We actually were favored. That's a little weird. Alright, well, Juarez is motivated at least. Oh, and Castro. And we're in our whites this time. As Huancayo also playing red. Oh, that was really poor. There's a lot of fouls early on. It's weird not to be the red team. I'm used to this being that surely was offside. Yes. Alright, we're going off of that to standard. Let's see how that works. Not much happening. But at least that goal was called back. Ooh. Yep, just tooling along here, not much happening. Yeah, so how about those Saskatchewan Roughriders? When I was 20 and I was in the army, I was posted to Germany, well, West Germany in those days. I had some friends there, and my one Canadian friend only spoke English, whereas my two German friends spoke German and French and German and English, and I spoke French, German, and English. So we didn't have any one language that all four of us had in common, which meant that any conversation we had inevitably left someone out for a little while. And we developed this Mark, the one friend who only spoke English. Came up with this thing. He was from Saskatoon, from Regina, which is in Saskatchewan, out west in Canada. And one day when we were talking French, I think it was, and thus he was excluded, he was sitting there quietly for a little while, and then eventually came out and said, well, so in English, how about those Saskatchewan Roughriders? And everybody just turned to look at him like, what? He said, well, I had to say something, and you guys are all talking in French, and I can't understand it, so, why? Anyway. So for the rest of the time that I spent in West Germany, that became a thing with our friends, in that we would say, anybody would say, how about those Saskatchewan Roughriders, if they got left out of the conversation for very long. I only had to say it once, and that was when Petra and Rachel were speaking in German. So, but the funniest time it happened was when we were all speaking English, and Petra, who only spoke German and French, said after a little while, how about those Saskatchewan Roughriders? It was great. Yes. Let's see, who are we doing here? We haven't been very good so far. I'm going to say show me something else. You haven't been very good, so I'm going to say... Nope, he's losing confidence. That's not good. Inolopu. I'm not happy with your performance. You are also stressed. What is going on? Oh, got some more motivated with unlucky so far, but I'm not sure it says much to say that we're unlucky when we're being outshot 12-3 and outpossessed 70-30. I'm getting yellow cards all over the bloody place. Somebody make a tackle, please. Just one of you. Anybody. Does anybody want to make a tackle? I guess not. Oh, that looked like one. That was one. Off the post. Cleared. Even our usually good players aren't, Rodriguez already has a yellow and just got lectured by the ref, too. We are just not getting anywhere against this team. This is terrible. Alright, I give up. We're gonna go to attacking, and we'll see if we can do something about this. Tactics. Let me just quickly check this. We're going to go retain possession and see what we can do. I'm going to go with the high tempo, much more closing down. Okay, let's try that and see how we get on. Danny Peralta not having a good game. I'm going to bring on Lozano for Castro and bring Peralta across to his natural left side and see if that improves his game. Bring out Ramos for this one and Sandoval because of his yellow card. That'll do. That will do. Unfortunately, both Juarez and Rodriguez are going to be suspended for the next match because they're both on a yellow card suspension. And they both got a yellow card today, so. But this has been the way games have been going for us. 1-0, 1-1, 2-1. Just close, but not close enough. Oh, that was unlucky. What a shot. In off the corner of the post. That's frustrating. Oh well, not much we can do about it. The next match without both Juarez and Rodriguez is going to be tricky. Oh, please, Hurtado, finish this. Oh, that's unfortunate. Jeebus H. Wind up and have a go. No, just stand there. Okay, that's another thing you could do. Disappointing again. I'm gonna say what I don't believe because, oh, that's really bad. That's bad. Oh boy, we've got a problem. Oh, we've got a problem. That's fine. Yeah. Nine hours of football without scoring. That's getting really annoying. That's 6 games that he hasn't scored. Alright, we're going to talk to him again. Criticize recent form. Ramos. Speak about. Worn player. Recent form. So yes, this is going to be a problem because we only have one suitable backup center back. And the other guy we're going to have to bring in. Where is he? Jorge Jimenez. Yeah. I mean, he's got some good skills. 13 and 14 in his tackling and marking. But his jumping reach is 4. So I'm a little worried about that. His determination 3, work rate 6. So this guy is not, and strength 4. I mean, this guy is not what you might call your classic center back. Sandoval's not a terrible substitute for that particular spot, but Anyway, let's see how we do. I'll be back in a couple of days with the Municipal match. Alright, I'll see you shortly. And we're back. It's time for the Municipal match. A couple of changes here and there. Peralta on the left, Lozano on the right, Martin Silva in the middle. Sandoval takes Juarez's place, then Hifo takes Diandera's place, who's injured. He's out for 3 weeks, so that's really bad. And Jimenez takes, he's the little tiny guy with no work rate or strength or jumping. So yeah, let's see how we get on with this team. Still got reasonably good dynamics, but we're not getting really any forward motion here. I've spoken to both Maldonado and Ramos. Did I show you that? I think I showed you that. Sorry about that. So yeah, I've showed you the team. Let's see what we can do. I'm going control. We're going to retain possession. Go high tempo, and I can't close down much more. Okay, well, that's fine. Alright, let's do this. Andy Caballero on the bench. A really wretched center back. Definitely one of the players who's... I'm pretty sure he's one of the players who's getting transferred at the end of the season, so... Well, Peralta's motivated, maybe that'll help. A few guys relaxed. Not my place to comment. I said it's not my place to comment. I hate when they ask the second question again, a question a second time. It's like, I'm not going to change my answer just because you asked again. Alright, Peralta, beat your man. Nope. Alright, well, that's one way to beat him, I guess. Ramos, Maldonado. Oh, a nice save. By a goalkeeper with an incredibly long name I couldn't see. Rivadeneira. Alright, boys. Come on, we got a chance here. Sure, you say now, play a more direct passing play, but if I change to it, you're going to say, we're not retaining possession. We should be retaining possession. So far, pretty even game. Completely devoid of highlights, but yep, completely devoid of highlights. But look how tired they are already. We've managed to run their legs off so far. I'm gonna say I'm happy with your performance so far. I got a few of them happy by that. Let's see whether that brings us any success. Come on, Lozano. Why did you pass it to their team? I mean, literally, you passed it directly to one of their players. Why did you do that? Why would you do that? That's so frustrating. Look how nervous and tired they are, boys. Go and get them. Oh, poop. Alright, time to see if Castro can get his magic back. And Hurtado from Maldonado. And Carreño for Sandoval. And we'll call it even. Come on, boys. Unfortunately, with our makeshift defense, I wasn't really expecting us to do very well in this match, but I did sort of hope. The forwards are switching sides every few minutes. Ugh. Thumped clear. Oh, for goodness sake. He got beat by a 20-yard bloody header. Come on. Why is this team so completely inconsistent? It's so frustrating. Let's go for it. We need to win some games. And I don't think we're going to. Look how tired they are, and we still can't beat them. It's pathetic. Now they're just playing around with the ball at the back. Of course, we don't win that. Oh my goodness, somebody made a tackle. Ramos might be through. Not quite. Off the crossbar. And that'll do it. What a waste. That they did well in their... We'll go with unlucky. I don't believe it, but I need them to not get completely down. He's out of nobody has bloody scored in ages. It's getting really annoying. We've been shut out in 3 of our last 4 games because our forwards have gone stone cold. Well, we'll be back with the last 2 matches of the season. Comerciantes and Real Garcilaso. I don't think we're going to, I don't think we're going to end up having much luck. We're stuck in 9th. We could theoretically end up as high as maybe 6th or so. I don't see us getting beyond that. But equally, we could drop back to 12th or 13th. So the only good news is Comerciantes and Real Garcilaso are two teams that are much worse than we are. So with minus 10 and minus 15 goal difference respectively. We've only got a minus 1, which, could be worse. But it is going to get worse as we don't score. There it is. Alright, that's going to do it. I hope you don't mind dropping a like even though we sucked this episode. I appreciate you watching. I hope you don't mind hitting subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you have a great day. Take care.